Way back when, in the magical summer of '82, the second Star Trek movie, The Wrath of Khan, opened. It was something of a reboot, despite the word not being the vogue at the time, now widely considered the best Star Trek movie, despite its rough production and low budget.
Today in the rather less magical corporate nerdscape of 13, J.J. Abrams' Star Trek Into the Darkness is opened. It follows the '09 Star Trek, his first reimagining of the series, and has a budget of approximately 4 Star Wars series. The movie seemed very carefully crafted to appeal to all audiences: Trek fans, casual movie fans, kids, adults, various house pets, etc. It was corporate filmmaking at its most efficient and slick.
The Wrath of Khan. Khan, a genetically engineered superhuman from the past who grappled with Kirk long ago and was marooned by him on what was the time a lovely little green planet, is accidentally discovered on what is now a desert hellscape by Chekhov, who's searching for a dead planet on which to test terraforming life-creating scientific technology called the Genesis device. Khan naps Chekhov's chip, kills the scientist, and steals the Genesis device. And Kirk hunt down Khan like Ahab hunting down Moby Dick. Kirk, meanwhile, is on the Enterprise overseeing a training mission captained by Spock. Khan's attack and the battle wills and intelligence is on.
When the USS Enterprise crew is called back home, they find an unstoppable force of terror from within their own organization threatens the fleet and everything it stands for, leaving the Federation in a state of crisis. With the personal score to settle, Captain Kirk leads a manhunt to a war-zone world to capture a one-man weapon of mass destruction. As their space heroes are propelled into an epic chess game of life and death, love will be challenged, friendships will be torn apart, and sacrifices must be made for the only family Kirk has left, his crew.
Well, I personally love both films, but let's see what Otter has to say. Please introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm JJ Abrams Jr., and I guess I've watched Into Darkness before.
Please explain your dislike for the opposing films.
If you don't mind me saying, Into the Darkness f***ing sucks. This movie has nothing to do with the Star Trek franchise aside from the name. Into Darkness is the crown jewel of mediocrity. They turned the most respected and most loved, and arguably the best sci-fi movie, into an epitome of what's wrong with modern filmmaking.
Wrath of Khan is old and boring. The slow pacing and the tact camera movement and rather often plain acting bored me. Don't understand why Khan is an interesting villain. There is so much talk about his intellect.
My genetically engineered intellect.
In the movie, but in my opinion he is merely acting impulsive and stupid.
I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
Full impulse power.
No, sir! You have Genesis. You can have whatever you... Full power! Damn you!
Quoting some famous book,
From hell's heart, I stab at thee.
this doesn't make intelligent. I don't remember one clever thing he did the whole movie.
Now, let's start with the hit and let's talk about what you guys liked about the other films.
I don't really.
There's nothing. The plot of Star Trek Into Darkness is so mind-bogglingly stupid, I'm not even sure I can recount it. It begins by ripping off Raiders of the Lost Ark, only without the boring part where Indy actually finds the golden head. It just jumps right into the part where he's running from the natives. Kirk runs, the natives chase him. Spock leaps into a volcano to neutralize it. Things go wrong, and Spock's going to die. Kirk makes it back to the Enterprise, hiding underwater because all giant spaceships that only function in zero gravity have that ability, but learns that if the ship rises from the dead, allows the transporter to work and save Spock, the natives will see it, thus violating the Prime Directive not to interfere with other cultures. In the volcano, Spock is cool with dying. He powders out, "The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few." When to his surprise, Kirk violates the rules and saves him. But I guess the CGI and acting weren't half bad though.
Well, what do you guys like about your film?
The thing about Wrath of Khan is that it has a theme: aging, dying, death. The movie opens with the Kobayashi Maru test, a no-win simulation given to Starfleet cadets. Turns out Kirk took it 3 times in his cadet days, and on the third reprogrammed the computer to let him win. The point being, he's never had to face death. During the course of the movie, he's almost beaten by Khan, almost buried alive, but he always got a way out.
Wait, do you really like Star Trek?
Actually, it's kind of like Star Wars.
Until the ending, Khan anticipates the Genesis device. The crippled Enterprise can't get away in time. They're all going to die. To save them, Spock fixes the warp drive despite the radiation that'll kill him. In other words, Spock's solution to the no-win situation is self-sacrifice. Separated by a wall of glass, Kirk faces his dying friend, and Spock reminds him,
Needs of the many
way.
The needs of the few.
Or the one.
Or the one. Spock dies, and Kirk has finally faced death, allowing him to grow up as a human being.
I haven't watched Wrath of Khan.
The last